So I have, hell yeah. Great to see everybody. Thank you guys for stopping by or taking your time tonight. Welcome in. It's currently my birthday. You know what I'm saying? We vibing, and I was supposed to go live way earlier. Only reason I was not able to is because of the excursions and trips and everything. Too much booked shit that we had going on, bro. But shout out to everybody. What's good with it? It's your boy AllStar Izzy, dog. So, Efrain, ¿cómo estás? Ah, sorry, the lighting is trash, but it's all good. Ah, fuck. What's up with it though? What's good with everybody? Great to see everybody. Thank you for welcome coming in and celebrating the time, the birthday. It's been a crazy day so far. It's been a crazy week. Last night was insane. Last night was dead ass crazy. But I just came on here to speak on some things. Actually, I guess while I have the time, before I leave in a few, I can talk about some different things. Check out this shit. You got lit, is it? Yeah, of course. Yeah. Beautiful views, man. Beautiful views. Beautiful views. Appreciate it. Thank you, Marie. I appreciate you for real. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all this shit. You got a hangover? Nah, cause I toned it down, and plus I don't drink. When I drink, I don't drink with juice. It's just been crazy today as far as like trips and excursions and planning a lot of things, tattoos and shit. Motherfuckers out here really living life. I'm just on some chill shit right now because I just woke up from a nap earlier. Shout out to Shane One. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Appreciate y'all for real. It's crazy. Shit don't be feeling like a birthday, but not in a bad way. But I'm excited about life. You know what I'm saying? By the way, shout out to everybody. You guys are more than welcome to subscribe to be a part of the journey. I'm gonna be doing more lives, of course, this week. Main focus will be live. As of right now, though, these views, bro, I can't get enough of them. I literally just can't get enough. Beautiful, beautiful. I was supposed to go live like 5 times earlier today, but goddamn, we were so busy, bro. It was so crazy, so chaotic too. I'm gonna head out somewhere in a few. You doing good? Yeah, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling good. I just woke up from a nap not too long ago, so I'm like just getting myself up. That's all it is. I'm completely great. I appreciate y'all asking. I know it's Las Vegas. People get lit, but I'm just chilling. I'm just a bit tired because all this damn walking, the heat. Oh man, Las Vegas heat is nothing to play with, y'all. I'm not a heat fan, bro. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This shit's hot. It's crazy. Yeah. I think I'm gonna head to the pool later though. That'd be nice. Kind of cool off over there. See some shit. Hell yeah. Oh, bro, that's not. The thing is, the trip is the birthday, so it's like shit. We still got so much shit to do. Like my homies are inside napping right now. You know what I'm saying? And I think the clubs just started opening, so we gonna head into that bitch. What's up, Lisa? What's good? Hey, let me show to the viewers. Let me show y'all this shit. Let me show y'all this shit. Yeah, beautiful views. Nah, but while I'm here, you know what I'm saying? There's something I've been wanting to speak on, and I think the time is now. Why the fuck not? Yeah, I got a pool. It's a nice pool too. So I'm probably gonna check it out. Go downstairs, go fuck around and shit. I want to change though. I need to change my fit. But something I've been wanting to speak on, right? I'm gonna ask everybody in the chat because usually this may have been maybe I can do it as a actual live instead of going random, instead of talking about it randomly. I can do it as an actual live, so I can really sit down and talk about it with you guys. Right now, I'm probably gonna have to get there. Where am I from? I'm from Texas. Texas, yeah, down to the south. But yeah, I'm gonna talk about it another time. Right now, it's just good to have it's cool birthday, bro. Cool birthday, and it's amazing. Like all the wishes, I'm grateful. Appreciate for all the wishes. Same. That's what's up. Are your texts in a whole different font? That's crazy. Shit gonna be alive. It's been a lazy day for me. Oh, type shit, yeah. Man, bro, it's crazy out here. There's so much stuff, so much shit going on. You know what I'm saying? So much stuff. What part of Texas you from, Lisa? But regardless, though, thank you for everybody who been saying happy birthday and everything. I appreciate the support for real. And I know I would be a little bit more upbeat about that. But again, I'm just waking up from a nap. You know what I'm saying? And shit, bro. last night was so lit. Also, you know what? I could talk about this. That's what's up. Um, y'all should start for the men in the chat. Open your eyes, let the wind cool you down. See, look, I can, but that heat is gonna come along with the wind. Goddamn. But y'all, for all the men, women, y'all can too. Depending on, if you like ladies too or whatever. And you can use it as successful opportunities. But I want to speak to the man real quick. Y'all need to start seeking rejection and having the mentality of like whatever happens, happens. Of meaning like if you walk up to women or you want to dance with women, you want to, you know what I'm saying, have sex potentially, you should start seeking rejection. Like you never know until you do something about it. And I think, not even I think, but that's where most men get their heads messed up, like the inability to execute on an instinct or a thought that comes up into their mind. It's because it's always the fear of what could come out of this possibility. The beautiful thing about rejection is that everything is always backwards. I'm always going to refer to Ready Player One. By the way, let's get these likes up. If you haven't hit that like button, tap that like button for me. We got folks in the building. Go ahead, hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Do it for your boy. That could be my birthday gift. Plus more. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm talking shit. But yeah, hit that like button though. But regardless though, seeking rejection is incredible. Especially for... then I was talking about the Ready Player One reference. Everything was backwards. When he got his trophy, that shit was backwards. He got what he got when he did it backwards, bro. So it's a beautiful thing to seek the rejection. And 9 times out of 10, bro, if you talk well, you look good, you can communicate properly, you're not a creep, you won't really get rejected like that. And if you do, that's good. Women have the right to not want to fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? Like, they do what they want. But to sit there and complain and be living in fear is nowhere near where nobody should really be at, bro. That's where most of society lives in. People just live in the inability of what they could do versus of what they want. Like, versus doing it. It's so much more impactful. Not like in life in general. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot more impactful to just do that. It doesn't have to be just for women. But why not take that leap outside to take a risk in success, in business, finances? Most of the things that you spend is it'll always come back anyways. And see, the thing is that it's beautiful when you can think that way. Because the energy, the money, the things that you communicate, like how you could, bro, damn, I didn't even think I was going to talk on this type of subject. This shit is so lit, though. But you guys gotta see it as in a way of freedom. So it's so cool because I was talking with my brothers about this shit. I was like, damn, I was born on the Freedom Day. Shout out to Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth. But it's a beautiful thing when you can expand your mind. Because you expand your mind, you expand yourself, you expand your energy, you expand your possessions, you expand your finances. Ask me how I know it, because I'm living proof of this shit, bro. In a beautiful way too. Like, I'm living proof. Everything because I expanded myself, I've expanded myself with clientele. I'm thankful for the clients who choose me to assist them. I've expanded myself as far as these views that match who the person is. I've expanded myself as far as style. I've expanded myself as far as talking to women. See, because there was a piece that I heard. I'm not sure who said it, but it was something about like they don't like the way they say approach women, because it's not that we're there to approach her because she's this most beautiful thing. It's about just having a conversation and engaging with her, because this is how we got to talk about this. Like, we just engaging, not just approaching her, not pedestalizing. Like, I actually like going up to women and talking to them. But I'm not there to approach to be like, you're the sweetest thing ever. We got to expand our minds, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. I guarantee you, the more you expand it, and the more you expand your circle and connections, the more you expand relationships, dog, your life will truly expand. Ever. Let me look at these comments, excuse me. By the way, hit that like button. Hey, any of the mods, Sohab and Efrain, possibly even Marie, if you're able to, may you let them know to just get the likes up at the times when they can. I don't mind also saying it myself, but I really don't want to focus on it. But I will if I have to. But y'all hit that like button, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe if you're new. You appreciate for the sub, Lisa. Danny Rosa, thank you. I'm grateful. Thank you. You got some good friends though, is he? To throw a H to throw a H a party? Yeah. We think about doing that. We think about doing that. Cause I'm going to the club tonight. I'm going to the club tonight for sure. I might hit the solo trip though, cause my boys is gone. So I might just check it out for me. But that's what I like about it, like, just doing some things for yourself. That's not even just for birthdays. Live life like every day is your birthday. It's crazy because I didn't feel like today's my. I don't feel. Y'all ever feel like you don't feel like today's your birthday and shit. When your birthday comes, but when that time is there and shit, I'm be like, damn, like it's not. I don't. I My friend, he always says birthdays aren't real, but to me, I just like, bro, I live every day like it's my birthday, bro. I dead ass do, just because of my mindset and the way I expand myself. Like I have a great life and I'm very thankful for it, bro. I'm grateful for what I do. But all the stuff that we see, all the knowledge, all the execution, all the everything, the points that I give, it all came from expansion, freedom. It all came from a place of knowing, understanding, executing, getting out there more, talking more. Bro, I was with mad women last night in a good way. I ain't sleep with one. I was with this one girl. We had a really good time. And it was like this is what I like about it. And the only here I'm gonna say this for those. I don't got a problem with you buying a woman a drink. It's just about why you're doing it. The intentions are crucial. Because we were having a great time, and then like as we started dancing and stuff like that, I wanted a drink. So I asked her, I said, I'll get you a drink if you like. I don't really Yeah, that's not even an ask. I really gave a statement. Damn, I just shocked my own brain. But I don't mind if y'all buy women drinks. It just can't be I don't want you to buy a woman a drink if that's your way to talk to her. I don't want y'all to buy a drink if that's what you think that you need to do in order to have her attention and seize you at this beautiful thing. Nah. If the moment is right, I see it. I'm fucking with it. Let me see this. Marie says, now I want to ask my question, but is it possible if I could ask you privately? It's nothing too bad, but it makes me feel like a major disappointment. Yeah, you're more than welcome to. If you have Instagram, my name is We Are Evolution 1. So it's just We Are Evolution 1. Or Ephraim, if you get the time, if you have Discord, Marie, you can also download the Discord too. If you want to go in there. Ephraim says, I just wrote about this today. Yeah, bro. The flow of energy, the energy I give out, the energy I keep feeling I feeding myself, the energy I put out, it reinforces my becoming, so it must empower me. That's the only thing, bro. That is it. And the thing, you know what blows my mind so fucking much is how simple life is. How simple the ways to are. You see, that's why that when I reference Ready Player One, bro, they showed it without trying to tell people, but they always got to show it. You know what I'm saying? That's law. You only get in trouble if you don't put it in their faces, or if you don't say it about it, right? So going backwards, bro, reversing, looking at everything else. People want to look at why the world is what the world is, but why not reverse that backwards and say, who am I? Why am I me in this scenario? Why am I thinking about this way about these things? Why did I choose to complain, to become a complainer? The reverse method is beautiful, because the more that you can take a moment to look back, reflect, because as within, so without. We can complain all day about something, but that don't mean shit. Because why do you choose to complain? Why did you choose that? It's never the world. It ain't about the car. It's about the player that's in it. It's never about that. It ain't about the clothes. It's about the player that's in it. Definitely make sure you get your style up though, because I'm all for style. I was just in some Louis and Prada stores, and this new store is called like Zenga. I was talking with stylists. What color? Oh my God, bro! In the future, I'm going to be going to like stylists and people who tailor. Oh my God, bro! It was so cool. The way stylists point out the small details and what a detail can really change an appearance, and even just in the appearance, but also imagine the small details you can change within yourself and how much that can change, bro. The simple question of why is really one of the most effective ways of rebirth, bro. Empowerment. Let me see these. Is it would love for you guys throw? Like, I appreciate that. Yeah. So Hab also says, excuse me, I'm gonna read these comments. I'm gonna get to the next couple of in a second. Is he tell me why when you reject a girl, though they take it personal? That's funny. I got rejected numerous times. I just keep living to even laugh, but I keep going. Yeah, because you know, women can feel entitled and shit. I've had women that felt some type of way, you know. But I don't like to embarrass women in public. So if I genuinely don't want it, I'm be like, I'll just say like, no, thank you. No, thank you, but no, thank you, like, or nah, no, thank you. This it might not. It's not that for me. But I appreciate your execution. I like that. I reject women all the time, bro. That shit was crazy. And there's this girl last night that wanted me to chase her, bro. I tried to talk to her because I approached. You know, I was like, "What's up?" I'm gonna stop saying approached. I'm gonna engage with a woman. That's better, bro. Like, bro, I don't like approach. I don't know. That just don't sound right. Engage. I engaged with the lady. I'm talking to her. She looking at me. We on dance floor. We dancing. And then she looked at me again, walked away. And then she kept looking at me. I was like, I'm not doing this. I don't know what this method is. I'm trying to dance on dance floor. Bro, y'all need to go out and start dancing with these women. My God. And then I throw some ass. I'll tell you that. Yeah, that's a Discord. That's a Discord. For everybody who wants to join the AllStar server, join that Discord. We still got to do our 2 calls this month. But I may. Nah, it got to be like towards the next week for our 2 calls. It probably 2 in 1 week because this week I'm gone. As you guys see, I'm out. Excuse me. Yeah, go ahead. Lisa, go ahead and say what you need to say. Brad, what's up? I'm happy to be in this live. I appreciate that. Thank you for, pulling up. Said rest as cheers, you know? I appreciate you, Lisa. Thank you for taking your time out to be here as well. You know what I mean? See, this is I'm gonna get to yours in a second, Ephraim. But this is like this is exactly what energy is. Like this live, the people that's coming in here, commenting, new people who've been here for a while, the expansion of the channel. Bro, I'm at like 777 subscribers now. Dog, I gained over 100 in less than 3 weeks. But that's because I learned more and it started expanding outside of my older ways of doing certain things. I could still apply the same topics, but now do it in a certain way. That is what this is. Me going live more. I like to go live because I like to engage. And that has helped expand, talking to people, engaging. This is just a reciprocation of what I give out. It's so beautiful, bro, how much this shit makes so much sense. Ephraim also says you're expressing energy no matter what, even internally. Yes, the energy you engage with internal determines whether you have the same thoughts, same roles, or same emotional patterns. Exactly. The same everything, bro. Like bro, when I went to the cruise last year for my birthday, it was actually around this time. My birthday. It changed my life and my perspective on a lot of shit because I was so mind blown by the fact, like I understand vacation and having that separate from when you're, and I guess reality, I understand that, but that doesn't mean I relate to it. The thing is that people will live out their most in vacations, but then when they come back to reality, they come back to who they were. And the thing is that it don't ever have to be like that. I understand taking vacations if you must budget. The thing is that we're not talking finances here. We're talking about the person and why you believe you need to be on vacation to only think more of yourself, be more of yourself, and take more risk. Hopefully that impacts people when they see that for themselves and they can change within, bro. But another thing why I changed the cruise changed my mind, bro, there was so much freaky ass women in a good way. Like, it's very sexual. Everybody wanted to smash. I'm not gonna cap. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy on there. But like, that's what life is. It's because it's not like life is a vacation almost. And I'm not saying don't take. You definitely got to be serious when the time comes and requires for the situation to be serious with yourself or whatever. But I was like, yo, this is insane. And now we're back here, and it reminds me of the cruise. And it's just the perspectives of everything. I'm like, damn, like life doesn't have to be separate from what I do. This shit is a transformative experience, bro. Sohab also says, facts about the embarrassment thing. I just got asked the girl why she was looking at me like Chucky from the Scary Movie. She literally wouldn't stop. That's messed up, I know, but oh well. Hey man, some women are crazy out here. Like last night, boy, that's gonna have to be a story time for another story, for real. It was crazy, bro. Last night was insane. Oh my god. Even today, yeah, you choose your inward experience. Exactly, bro. That we are the experience. Places don't just. And a great example is like people who work in Walmart or Target or whatever, bro. The store is great itself, right? It's convenient, but what do people come for? They want to have customer service as well. And especially if the store or the people provide excellent customer service, it's always the people, the experience. And the thing is that we are the experience in everything, bro. She said she wouldn't stop. What do you want from me? Right, right. That's when you just, hey, look, bro, you're gonna be crazy. But it's beautiful how like we are the experience. As I'm doing this, y'all are experiencing me, but you guys are experiencing yourselves too throughout the conversations. This is an experience. Even we can all know this. Hold on, no, I can't flip it, motherfucker. We all can see this view and be like, this is beautiful, right? The thing is that when I say it's beautiful and I expand on the lights and I expand on how there's many different people just here, universes, how much there's so much to explore, maybe the small details, maybe what's more out there, the helicopters that are coming in and out. Me describing it that way is me showing the experience, my views, how I see it. And it's also, I'm gonna talk shit on the heat. I'm not gonna lie. Listen, I know I'm here. I put myself here, but this goddamn heat, boy. Woo. Anyways, and it's beautiful that we can experience, we can show, we can talk, we can tell about our life in the way in our lens, bro. It's amazing. And just to expand on that. What's crazy is the stars are a picture of the past. Exactly, bro. They are. The stars are a picture of the past, bro. They are. And every time when I come out, step out to the city lights, I'm just reminded of how amazing this world is, bro. Truthfully, like all those just lights, multiple buildings, multiple cars traveling everywhere. There's so much going on in this life, and it's beautiful, bro. And we get to all exist in this time. Like imagine that, bro. We all existing in the same reality and universe. It's crazy. It's beautiful, bro. Life is amazing. Thank you all for the celebratory, comments about my birthday. I appreciate y'all. Thank you guys. It's been amazing. It's been amazing. I'm gonna end in a few, cause I do gotta get ready, and I'm gonna go to the club tonight. You already know the vibes, but I wanted to speak on that, just expansion, bro. How much you can learn from that, you can get from it. The experience, the love of yourself, bro, and how much that reflects and it pours into other people. Like even when women are great. They're great indicators of the depth and the engagement you provide within yourself. It's beautiful to see, bro. Like when you're with women, you're talking to them, you're feeling them, they feeling you. That mirror and that reciprocation, she's feeling you. Of course, she could like what she sees, but it's deeper than that. It's the engagement. It's the conversation. It's why she chooses to still stay there. It's why she wants to be right there. It's why she wants to kiss you. It's why she wants to dance with you. But the thing is, I'm not trying to be like, oh, you could be drunk and all that shit. No, I'm not saying none of that. I'm just saying, like, even her being like, well, I want this. Well, I want you. It's the world is your mirror. But take that lightly, though, because there are some fucked up things in this world. So don't think, oh my God, there's fucked up things. Don't take that. Take that lightly, all right, with a grain of salt. But regardless, this is a reflection. They are a reflection of us. People can only treat you the way you treat yourself. Oh, that's somebody. Oh my gosh, I thought that was something going on. That was crazy. I was somebody right over there. Let me see. Ephraim says, here's a fun thought. If reincarnation exists, we're living multiple lives at once because we're continuously existing across space and time, have lived, living, and being born right now. Very true. Exactly. And bro, even to think or to vision yourself in a completely different place, that's that's damn near what was it that you just said? That's damn near living on there. You're like, what is it called? Fuck. Why did it just slip my brain? Time traveling? Not time traveling. Like you that of course in reality it doesn't exist in a physical plane. But people live in multiple places. And there's multiple realities going on right now. Everywhere. So man, y'all. Y'all please just see life what it is, bro. And I don't even like saying please like that. But see life, bro. See life and see you. There's so much this world can offer. Marie says I'm being big bag, but I took every word to heart, and so I'm being a big. What you mean? I don't think I said nothing about food. For sure though. For sure. So how about says the next live? You gotta know. I gotta know how the club is. I'll go to one too when I go there. Yeah, I got you. Probably like tomorrow when I go live, I'll let you know my experience. Again, if I could, I'll be live in there, but obviously I want to engage with the world, and they don't allow. I don't think they allow cameras and shit like that. But oh man, regardless, y'all, I could talk about this all day. My name's AllStar Izzy. I like going live and talking to y'all, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I really enjoy this community. You guys are very smart individuals. Even if you're here to just fuck around and enjoy some entertainment, maybe you want to see my beautiful voice, beautiful face, for the ladies and shit. Regardless, I appreciate it all. Because we're still expanding. See, this shit is just the beginning, bro. I always see new perspectives as a beginning for everything. You reach new perspectives equals new heights, bro. Always remember that shit. Just like I said in my thing on the community post, the views match the perspectives all the time. Penthouse views, bro. You gotta have penthouse perspectives. My chicken and rice just called my name. Oh yeah, okay, for sure, yeah. I mean, yeah, chicken and rice sound good as hell. So it's therapeutical, to be honest. Nice. My friend says the mirror starts with you and who you know to create yourself. To be a reflection of the energy you create. The energy you put out shapes what comes back, shaping your reality, yes. Through the words, execution, even the things you don't execute on. Because there's a lot of things you don't need to execute on. This is when I believe you can tap into your intuition as well. Not everything is always meant to execute, but it's knowing when to pivot. It's knowing it. And the knowing, the best way I can describe it for you guys, the knowing is mainly like, am I tripping? Oh wow, that was crazy. I can see people right here. That just tripped me the fuck out. I'm not trying to see that. Lisa, no ma'am. I don't give out phone numbers. But only phone number that really comes out is when I do consultations. My bad, I lost my train of thought. If anyone remembers, please let me know. Cause that just spooked me, bro. I'm over here looking at this, like the other side of the balcony. I see people right there. I'm like, what the fuck? But there's like these little corner things where you can see people. That's terrifying though. I'm not trying to see that shit. Let's see. Excuse me. I could recommend Ride to Yourself. Why do women stay with someone that showed their real colors? I believe women stay there because of the feelings and memories, but also not just that, not because she was also manipulated or hurt, to be there. Remember, it always takes two to tango, because she also herself, deep down inside, maybe knows she's not good enough. But that doesn't mean she can't pivot and learn to be better. I know when women stay in troubled situations, that's a red flag to me. Because even though the man is a manipulator, he's a bitch for what he does. Women still have a choice as well to stay where they're at, and it's something that you can live. It's something that you can pivot from. But I believe that's women stay there because they deep down probably know they're not good enough, or they're troubled, and trouble only gets with trouble. Unless you want to be good trouble, because I'm good trouble for sure. I don't cause like super bad trouble, but I'm definitely good trouble. Um, and friend says knowing is powerful as fuck. That starts a whole empire. That's how this was created, bro. Off of knowing, bro. To bro, remember this, cause I'm gonna expand on this in a live in a few, like another time. But I'm gonna say this for y'all. I'm gonna say it. I'll say it again probably. But to see is to believe. But to know is to grow. I'm gonna say it again, but I'm gonna break it down for y'all a little bit, because we're gonna be talking about this on the live. To see is to believe. Humans are notoriously known for to see. They need to believe it in order to see it physically with their eyes. There's things beyond our on sight. Comprehension isn't even a sight. Clarity isn't a sight. All the visions aren't sight. They aren't what you believe. That's why most people talk about delusion. All right, to see is to believe, right? Because you want to see something. Oh, I can tell that's a hotel. I can see that's a balcony. I can see that this is a nice view. But to know is to grow. Know is expansion. Know is powerful. Knowing is impact. Because knowing comes from a place of beyond comprehension of what I see. It's trust. And you have to have trust with yourself. With yourself, that's the main thing. And once you trust that, once you can trust you, visions, conversations, risk, success, just looks like on the outside, this motherfucker is ambitious. This person has a very positive, successful mindset. This person is very in tune with themselves. But within, it comes from building a concrete trust. That's why I speak on trusting yourself, especially when it comes to rejection, or if you want to get better with women. You just gotta trust yourself, bro. As within, so without. You gotta trust in your ability to do something. But if you're inconsistent and you don't match with what you say, then your trust is built off of faulty foundations. And you can never be the consistent ladies' man that you believe yourself to be. Yo, Isaac, you probably have connection, but those clubs in Vegas is like $40 coverage charge. Oh yeah, I pay for a club pass though, so I'm in that hole for free. But I mean, I pay for it anyways. But the clubs I'm going to is free. Where you left off, there's also knowing and not executing. Yes, because knowing is like the grandfather of the shit. But it's important to know when not to execute on things too. Always remember that. Intuition. Tap into yourself. Really. Yeah, we get real spiritual in this place. But this is how I be though. Also hit the like button if you have not. Thank you again for the birthday wishes. I got scared because I just got my ass kicked for no. Sounds about right, yeah. This is a $1 trillion conversation. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes. See, these convos, when I've spoken with my mentors, when I've spoken with people who make successful amount of, like, a fuck ton of money, people who live on the edge but not in a dangerous way. I live life on the edge, bro. But I'm not reckless and I'm not cautious about it. I'm just in the good point of living on the edge. Because living on the edge is just taking those risks. It's so simple, bro. Living on the edge is doing what you want to do in a good capacity, because I'm not telling you to be reckless. I don't want no one being out here being reckless. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see Maria out here throwing her food and then she end up on the news, some shit. I don't want to hear Ephraim was like, well, AllStar Izzy said, to do this, and I did it. I lived life on the edge, and look where I am. News just came in. Ephraim seen riding a lion in the zoo. What was the reason behind it? I just thought on executing on it. But living life on the edge is beautiful, bro. It's a beautiful thing. Because you got to know when to not, but when to. People don't talk about things like that. Plus, successful people that I've known, been around, have mentored me, have shown me a lot of the path. Those people have the most trust within themselves, bro. And they don't see life. Well, I'm going to say we because I'm with them. But them don't see life for, like, I don't see it as a challenge. Maybe in competitive sometimes for some places. But it's an opportunity. Life is an opportunity. Life is beautiful. Life is not against me. Life is with me. The world is not against me. The world is with me. Because always remember though, like, if I can, so can they, bro. The backwards reverse method is so real, bro. Because people are like, if people, and there's nothing wrong with being inspired, but it's the thing of, if you're inspired by somebody, right? You know, when people are like, damn, if he can do it, so can I. So that's why I want you to switch it. If I can, so can they. Because that's the thing. When you take those risks, create opportunities for yourself. You know, you're doing the things that you said. You're building trust for yourself, bro. Things are gonna start looking differently. You're gonna start separating yourself a lot from the pack of the world, and you're gonna notice the shift between you and the other people, the dynamics too, in your community, people you grown up with, friends, family, whatever the fuck. But the thing is now, it switches once you put yourself in that position to, if I can, so can they. If I can be this empowered, if I can do what I say I'm gonna do, I know they will be able to. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful. So everyone says yes, just have to just have confidence. The most important thing, trust God. Yeah, bro. Definitely. God knows what's up. I'll say that. You know what I mean? Especially with a lot of, oh man, God knows what's up. I'll say that for sure. All right, Lisa, it was good seeing you. Shout out to Marie. Your friend says, I wanted to prove who I knew myself to be as a king of the jungle. I feel it, bro. I'm with it. I'm with all that. Or staring at people trying. Yeah, bro. You know how women be, bro. I'm gonna have to end this live very soon, y'all. But yeah, I'm gonna end up going to the club and shit. You know what I mean? Talk to God after. Yeah, bro. Godly conversations, bro. Godly understandings, godly knowings, godly everything, bro. And I love it. I love God. God loves me. You know what I'm saying? God, as within, so without, bro. And those conversations do really come when you can just sit down and tune in, bro. Beautiful. You know what I'm saying? But hey, shout out to everybody. I want to say I appreciate y'all. Thank you guys for the birthday comments. I'm gonna go and get myself together. Of course. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention, Maria. I appreciate you. In all ways, bro. Ways, that's what I say, bro. To see is to believe, right? People want to see God, but it's not about to see it. It's about also to know. And God doesn't know what. God only knows what God knows. If you see what I'm saying. Y'all gotta move like that. Move with understanding and knowing, bro, that it will work out. It don't matter what it is, but it will work out. It always does, and it always will. It just takes you to also know that. And that's a beautiful way to end it. My name is AllStar Izzy. I'm gonna get myself together, and we're gonna get this thing right. Y'all have a good night. Peace.